ZX before it was cool.
No one talked about ZX!
Oh, hey, because
Or ZX Advent.
well, because the original ZX came out in like 2005, right? It was like 2004 or 5. It was really close to the DS's launch, and then ZX Advent was like 2 or 3 years later, I believe around 2008. And according to no one talked, those games sold like dick.
There were a lot of people that said those were good games, it's just...
ZX1 is good, it just has some structure or problems. ZX Advent is, like, I still like it, but it does, I feel it does have a lot of problems. Like, it does sort of feel like they were at a loss on how to, like, innovate, so they went with the, a whole, like, copying the bosses thing, and while I will admit I feel people sort of... God damn it. And while I will admit I feel people sort of overemphasize how situational some of the Superroid forms in that game are, I will also admit I have never or willingly used Voltron other than the, like, 2 weights he is designed for. I also like one of the bosses is named Voltron, but they seem to get away with it because they, like, added...
Into the void.
I think it was spelled with 2 R's. I think that seems to be the only way they were able to get away with that.
Because a lot of people complain that Advent is too situational.
I can kind of see that. Like, you literally only use Rose Park for the things Rose Park was designed for. I will kind of admit that. But I will also say that I feel in ZX, in the first ZX game, the, like, models are not completely situational. Model L is the most that's situational because they basically are only there for... Hey, Eve.
What?
That's the robot that accompanies you on Mount Atoy for the first Mother game, and that's the area that is notorious for not being play-tested. If you play, like...
Oh, damn it.
If you play Mother 1 and think, wow, Mount Atoy is bullshit, this area feels like it wasn't play-tested, according to the game's director, it wasn't.
I didn't know this was a hat.
It wasn't. But, you know, it was like...
Oh,
Even,
this
like,
is gonna be a...
Gonna be a close thing.
Oh! Enemy defense now! So my hit did like 52 damage.
It was the first ZX game. I feel like the models in it, I would say Model L is probably the most situational because you literally will only use Model L for the area that's underwater, and that's about it. Even in deciding to use them for weakness damage, I feel like it would just be better at that point using the Solid Blade attack. You saw what just happened there, right?
That's what I was trying to do.
Right.
No, I saw him planting the explosive.
Samus? Samus, you okay? You drunk, honey?
Don't you dare.
It would have actually been better to move over onto the platform, because I believe the Bowser or side B attack does more damage based on if you're on... I think it's if you're on a higher platform and move lower, it does more damage.
Let's defeat Agents of Darkness.
Or that might have been the other way around. I can't remember. And I would say, like, the most situational form in ZX Advent is probably Bite Frost. I can't defend Bite Frost. Some of the others, I'm like, okay, you can actually use it in this scenario, and it actually kind of works well. Bite Frost, no, you can't.
Oh, come on.
Okay, well, actually, I say that, but the funny thing is, just to see if it worked, because Bite Frost is, one of the ice-based balls, that means the electric pulses, come on, Wario. Oh, he's Pigma, so he runs!
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking clever. He's Pigma, so he's a coward and runs away!
Yeah! And this goes back to what we said on and off, that I think the spirits are far more clever than people give them credit.
Nessa's dad is invisible.
What?
The spirit that's Nessa's father, and the spirit is the Fallen. You're fighting an invisible snake when you do that.
And your point?
Everyone, they like make a point about, it's kind of dark that he's invisible. Because a lot of people take that as a joke, as sort of a joke about Nessa's father not being there. Now, to be fair, they're kind of not wrong, because he's literally not in Earthbound. There's a reason the sprite is just the Fallen, because Nessa's dad has no sprite.
Because he was off on his business trip when you live with his mom and his sister Tracy. Because the main character had a better relationship with his mom. So...
Because I believe that's to mirror the creator of Earthbound, Shigesato McCoy. Apparently, he had a better relationship with his mother or something like that.
Yes. That is 100% a thing!
I want out GX Admin, and this is something that does actually kind of work. Oh, okay, but you basically can only do this in the Pulse Rush. Like Bite Frost, because that was the one of the ice forms. He has an attack where he opens his mouth and starts shooting icicles. If you do that attack against Headshot or Rose Park, because both of them are weak to ice damage, that attack, you're firing enough icicles fast enough where you can actually deal a decent amount of damage to them. And because you're firing it so fast and doing weakness damage, they stun out with ice weakness damage. So, because they stun out with ice weakness damage, you can actually kind of stun lock them. And it does an okay amount of damage, so if you want to fight one of them in a safe way, Bite Frost is actually mildly useful.
That's like the one
That's
time!
literally the one! That is literally the one!
Ready? Go!
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I get, okay. Because we were talking about,
On heavyweight battle.
he goes invisible because that was a thing he did in the Donkey Kong Country boss fight, right?
Well, this is,
This is the Captain K. Rool from Donkey Kong Country 2. And that's also why some people might be sitting there going, well, wait, if he's Captain K. Rool, why is this stage the Hey, you should be able to survive. You're at a high enough...
I better!
You're at a high enough percentage, and you're another heavy character, so yeah, you don't take a lot of knockback.
Ah!
That's another spirit battle that was actually kind of clever, because...
Captain K. Rool.
It was Captain K. Rool, but that battle was on the Halberd, because the final boss of Donkey Kong Country 2 was on an airship.
Yeah. Because people think K. Rool has schizophrenia and multi-personality disorder.
Even though I think an old manual or something says that they're different people. But I think that was just an old manual.
What goes up must come down, yet my feet don't touch the ground. See the world spinning upside down, a mighty crush without a sound. I can feel your step beside a tiny
Why?
page, breaking through it crazy man, like a laser beam, my eyes on... What?
Why was that fight in Fourside? Was that... Which Sonic game were they referencing there? Were they referencing Adventure 2 or Heroes? Heroes was the... like... Heroes was the state. Heroes was the music, so because
The music was Heroes,
so
but...
I guess they were trying to reference Heroes, but I don't know why you would pick that.
Oh!
What?
It just occurred to me.
What?
Think about Sonic Heroes for 5 minutes, you'll figure it out.
Is it supposed to be the final stage?
No!
What?
Metropolis.
Oh.
Because you do the team battle on top of a building.
Oh yeah. Huh? Yeah.
It's Metropolis.
I guess we would have just expected Egg Fleet because it was the last, but then again it was a fight against Rouge, so...
I think...
I guess they were going for Metropolis because that is where you do the team battle.
The team battle...
And a effect of that probably was, after a while, Shadow would appear as an assist trophy.
I think they were going for Metropolis.
Probably.
Because you do the team battle on top of, That's the first team battle.
Uh-huh. God damn, look at the HP go. I get why this is on the Umbran Clock.
Woo-hoo!
I get why this is on the Umbran Clock Tower, especially because that's, like, referencing the opening of Bayonetta 1, but I kind of feel like it should have maybe been a different stage to reference one of the Jean fights.
I mean, semantically, yes, but... Speaking of this thing...
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Oh, Lunala. Get in the bag, Nebby. Bringing that meme back.
And, yeah, 69. And there's the Moongeist beam. Alright, the one I was thinking in a minute. I can get why they used...
Sweet.
I get why they used Ridley for that because he was a villain, but, like... I feel like you could have maybe picked someone else.
Some of these are
I feel
just...
like you could have maybe used Dark Samus because the character is literal darkness.
Ooh, Fierce Deity.
Eh.
Ah, Fierce Deity.
You're easy to launch, you have reduced defense for a while, enemy has increased power. Yep, that sounds about right. And it's on the Majora's Mask stage.
Yes! Easy launch!
Mm-hmm.
God, I love Fierce Deity, especially when you do the glitch to get him outside of boss arenas and you realize he is actually gigantic.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's taller than the rock that blocks off Romani Ranch. Let's dance, boys.
So wait, if he's that huge, how big are the bosses then? Because shouldn't he be around the same size as them? But
No.
But even the first like boss towers over you.
Too bad they don't have the voiced version.
They're not paying for that. Do you know how obnoxious music licensing is? It's a fucking miracle they were able to get the instrumental versions of the song. It's why none of the... It's why almost none... anyway, I just realized something. All of the Sonic vocal tracks are Crush 40 songs, right?
Yes.
That's Jun Sonoi's band. Remember, isn't he a part of Crush 40?
I think.
Yeah, that is a part of his band. I think that's the only reason they're able to use the Crush 40 songs. I never realized that before, but it was like...
Oh, I'm gonna become giant.
I never realized that before. I was like, wait, a minute, especially because, like, you know, as a child, I had no concept of how obnoxious music licensing could be. Though, yeah, the thing with that is, if that, like, is the reason, it's basically, for the most part, only the Crush 40 songs. Shouldn't, like... Shouldn't you have been able to get the Crush 40 versions of a few of the other songs, like His World? Or the Crush 40 version of Wiz Me?
Damn it. Yeah, I got it. Oh, music licensing.
Uh-huh.
It's why Nintendo's own Nintendo stuff is abundant here. They don't have to pay royalties.
Yes.
Nintendo, you know.
Because from my understanding with music licensing, like, when you license something, you'll license the song itself and the performance of, like, the song, and when working with video games, basically, it gets a bit more complicated, because besides, like, the performance, you essentially, well, I mean, say performance, but, like, technically, you know, a song being played on, like, instruments or the whatever from a certain company's console, like, something, basically a song that was digitized and played on, like, the NES's soundboard. I think because it used NES technology, Nintendo would technically, I think, partly own that version of the song, but the original composer would still own the notes or something like that.
Oh, sorry. So how about that Starfy that nobody played? Or if you ask Carthage, he'll just say the final boss is bullshit.
The final boss, it's only bullshit in retrospect, because that game, like, that game is incredibly easy until the final boss, which isn't that big of a difficulty jump, but because you're so used to the game being easy, and because I was a dumb child, final boss felt like a significant difficulty jump. And the fact that it's a 3DS.
Oh yeah!
Like, you know, we were talking about music licensing thing, but here's a funny thing of it's like, Guile's theme, because it was written by Capcom, they own, you know, the main song, but I believe Nintendo, because the Smash team did this remix, right?
Kyle Stage Type A.
Yeah, the Smash team, I believe, did this remix, so I believe they technically own this version of the song, or something like that. I also just love how Guile turtles.
Can I does the Franklin badge not reflect?
I don't think it reflects the Sonic Boom, unfortunately. Unless, wait, no, I believe it were turned around. Oh, no it does!
I don't even care. I killed him.
You were probably not going to die. Okay, yeah, you get it.
Ah! Ha ha! Yes. Oh, it did reflect, and that was perfect. Sonic Boom! Sonic, and he got out turtles.
Yeah.
Flash kick! Flash kick!
For people that don't understand that, that's a reference to, basically, in Street Fighter, Guile's Flash Kick and Sonic Boom are something called a charge input, which is you have to, for the Sonic Boom, hold back for about a second, then press forward and the attack button, and he'll do Sonic Boom, and then the Flash Kick is hold it down, so crouch for a second, and then press up, and he'll Flash Kick. If you're holding diagonal, you would be crouching and blocking, and because you are holding both inputs at once, you can quickly basically roll to Flash Kick or Sonic Boom for the appropriate scenario, and it became known as Guile turtling. And and I love that detail because that shows, you know, how like Sakurai basically and the Smash team, how much they just love video games. And that gives the assist a trophy,
Yes!
like a unique behavior.
Cause it's just a joke reference to the fact that Guile was known for
because
either...
of the way the Sonic Boom and Flash Kick inputs are. People learn if you're holding back to Guile Turtle, you can basically use either move depending on what you do next.
Mm-hmm.
And this also, you know, at low levels is a good strategy because you can zone people out with Sonic Booms, and if they try to jump over their Sonic Boom, you can just Flash Kick and anti-air them. Why is Mario in the golf outfit? Shouldn't he be in the standard outfit for this, or the outfit that reverses his blue and red because that was his design in the 80s? Why is it the golf outfit? I don't get that one.
Oh, man. It goes back to just the dumb shit that I like about this game, because it's just the little things. And those little things are...
Another one we brought up before, I'm pretty sure we brought that up in a Smash recording. Not just the, you know, like, conditions you fight spirits in, but the effects a bunch of spirits have are also kind of clever. Like, right now, we're using the Mega Diancie, and it gives you a Franklin badge because Mega Diancie's ability in Polygon was Magic Balance. Which, it doesn't deflect projectiles, it deflects all, like, non-damaging moves,
Yeah.
but it's still a reflecting idea.
They give you a reflect ability because Magic Bounce had a reflect.
And that's why I think my absolute two favorite spirits for what their effect is referencing is, like...
Let's go back to the dark side of the moon.
So my two favorite spirit effects are Fiora, because hers is made of metal, because she ends up a Mechon at the end of Xenoblade, and that one Metal Gear character that it's bomb equipped because
she had a bomb in, like, her vagina.
I think they say her stomach. I think to to keep it from not being a bit too high rated, I believe they say it was in her stomach.
I don't care if I lost my jump power, this is...
You really don't need it, he's so... Yeah, he's so long.
You don't need jump power, you just need fire. It's just one of those things where it's the subtleties. And I know we're just kind of rambling, but it's just, I love the subtleties. Because those subtleties...
Yeah. Yeah. Then you just have ones like this, which are ball. So it's just all the ball characters. And Game & Watch will only use his ball attack. How many times have I said ball in, like, the last minute? Added a counter in. Ball, 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 ball. You don't have to count those.
It is the round characters.
Yes. Well, that happened. Like I said, that attack is really powerful. And it comes out quick.
It was ball, so they were round.
Yes.
Smack. I mean, there are some good, funny
But when you have, like, over 1,000 spirits, not all are going to be created equal.
Oh, Madama Butterfly.
You know, the funny thing is, because I've already beaten the game on that other file, you could actually go get Madama Butterfly, which is, I believe, either poison immunity, or you're going to take poison damage, but... No, wait, Madama Butterfly is, I believe, poison healing.
What is...
You're in last used, so it would all come down to when if we used her recently.
When did we make that one?
Just sometime off recording.
Oh. On. Power descending. Type might be.
Madama Butterfly is a neutral spirit, so...
Type is just a good way to sort shit.
No.
Right?
No. I believe she's poison heals.
It's always grunty. Ah, Captain Rainbow.
Yes, but I'd use Madama Butterfly, so she's the one that would have be leveled up, so would have experience. So it's the only... That's the only reason I remember.
I'm looking, I just don't...
I think because she's a legend, she was at the top.
Unless I'm just missing it.
Unless the spirit itself is action. Wait. No, wait, I don't believe Madama Butterfly is a primary. I think she was a support. Yeah, wait. Yeah, she's a support because it's poison healing, so it takes up 3 slots. I just remembered that.
Then...
I seem to remember the poison healing being around the bottom. Oh wait, no, you just passed her. Because it did by skill, she's grouped in. Yeah, poison heals. There it is. There it is.
There we go! I don't know what you did to piss her off.
But whatever it
It
was,
was
nice.
nice. Too bad it's not the vocal.
Again, we've been over this. They would have to pay people, and they don't want to do that.
Well, this is a really good spirit to have in here.
That's why I recommended it. Why do you think you get that for this?
Damn it. Okay.
And like, with the strange music licensing... Oh, I thought you were gonna die there. With the strange music licensing things, that's...
No. Oh, come on! Bullshit!
Wait, you might... Oh, she didn't fill it up. Yeah, you... Because she didn't fill it up, you just barely didn't die.
Good.
Because if she fills that up and you're under, like, and you're over 100%,
See, you just die.
it's an instant kill, but I think even if she had filled that up,
I might have survived.
I think...
It's just hard to see with all the poisonous fog.
I think in stamina, instead of it being, if you're below 100 like, HP in stamina, I believe you have to be, like, at 25.
Winning Bowser.
Percent health, but... You know, it was the music license thing. That's why, from, you know, some of the third parties and shit, certain songs aren't there. Like, some of the songs...
Oh, I remember this stupid battle.
Oh, funny, they're in the same costume. Anyway, this is the battle where...
If Peach dies...
If Peach dies, but... To be fair, unlike that, like, the Donkey Kong and Lady, unlike that battle, Peach is actually semi-intelligent in this one. Instead of literally just standing there, she will actually sort of try to fight. And
Oh no, she helped.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. It's just
she was actually trying to help, but that's also because that's only an Ace or that Donkey Kong and Lady. That one was a legend, right?
it's time for the question of the day, my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, this is a bit of a silly question, but how many of you wish they had worked out some of the licensing to get a few of the vocal tracks in Smash that only have instrumental versions in Smash? Look, I get music licensing can be a nightmare and can make re-releasing certain games a massive pain in the ass, but it is upsetting that a lot of iconic vocal music in this series is incredibly hard to license, meaning you only get instrumental tracks, when some of the best music linked to a few of these games are vocal songs. Crush 40 songs are easier to get a hold of, like Carson said, but Bayonetta had a few good vocal tracks, and the Persona series was known for a bunch of good vocal tracks, and I can see why licensing out that kind of music would be difficult, but it is a bit upsetting that music licensing being a nightmare to deal with means we don't get a lot of very iconic vocal themes in Smash. Anyway, I'm rambling. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shield for a minute if you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media. That really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.